Every joke ever written, part one. Here we go. How does an apothecary pleasure his wife? Elixir. Who repairs dolls? Dolly Parton. Who has got ham? Got Ham City. Who's a toilet in decline? John Wayne. Who has set the bar low? Gary Barlow. What did Arnold Schwarzenegger say when he was asked to dress up as a famous composer? He said, I'll be Terry Riley, described by some as the quintessential Californian and a pioneer of the minimalist school. His In C was a landmark 20th century composition. Who is sincere about techniques for finishing garments? Ernest Hemingway. Who is a street near a valley? Glenn Close. Who is a Morrison's delivery driver? Van Morrison. Who be Horn? Nick Hornby. Who is the meatiest town, you idiot? Durham. Who is good at tracing dicks? Dick Tracy. Who is a toilet book? Lou Reed. Who is a marriage proposal? Neil Diamond. Who is Kurt? Richard Kurt is. Who belongs to a group of cabbage and Brassica oleracea cultivars grown for their edible leaves? John Cale. Who could row? Lisa Kudrow. Where would you find a dumb turban? Durban. Who is happy for the existence of access to water in underground aquifers? Malcolm Gladwell. Who burrows? William Burroughs. Who considers haymaking a holy rite? Christian Bale. Who cared for Gromit's owner as a child? David Foster Wallace. Who kept their body modifications secret? David Hyde Pierce. Who is sitting on Jen's son? Jensen Button. Who said? Edward Said, spelled said. Who sketched Barry a lot? Drew Barrymore. Who is more Barney? Michelle Barnier. Who instructs you how to be nice to a dog? Pat Barker. Who has a bottom made of ham? Ian Botham. Both of them. Who leases your keys? Alicia Keys. Who is prevaricating over the benefits of hypertext? Richard Linklater. Who is upfront and honest about the way they kill bugs? Frank Zappa. Who is the Mina Suvari? Mina Suvari. Actually, the name might be Mena. I don't know how you pronounce it. Which intelligence agency is the most sad? Mossad. Who is going to hell? Sinbad. Who is the supreme example of nominative determinism? Will Self. Who throws fruit? Chuck Berry. Who is the most thirsty? Thurston Moore. Who charges for hand jobs? Bill Pullman. Who reduces the weight of boxes? Bruce Boxleitner. Who is Andre 3000's favourite author? Georgette Heyer. Who suggests making bouillabaisse? Bouillabaisse. French Stewart. Who is a good person to fall on? Jimmy Fall On. Who has a rubbish van? Luther Vandross. Who steals caves? Nick Cave. How does Wolverine ensure he is able to withdraw from a formally agreed contract? Get out clause. Who refuses to believe in mornings? No A.M. Chomsky. Who is an angry David? David Cross. Who is glad it's night? Gladys Knight. Who is the boss of the penis mafia? Don Johnson. Who asks about whether men have urinated? P. Diddy. Who has the best scrotum for playing snooker? John Cusack. Who used their erection to style their hair? Napoleon Bonaparte. Who is a big meanie? Colm Meaney. Who trades armor? Joan Armor Trading. Who is the smoothest jockey? Shaun Ryder. How does the Fonz reproduce? Asexually. Where can you find the Kama Sutra? The Library of Congress. Who can help you send post to medieval French people? Norman Mailer. Who steals bins? Tim Robbins. Who put herbs outside your front door? Matt Dillon. Who is on a slope? Kevin Klein. Who will make inquiries alongside you whilst burgling? Robin Asquith. Who gives you money for colouring? Hugh Grant. Who measures BMI? Chubby Checker. Who is your acupuncturist? Guy Pearce. Who is making glass? Bernie Sanders. Who is Land? John Land is. Who is Will? Bruce Will is. Who is going to ring? Alan Turing. Who knows a tailor? Noah Taylor. Who is stealing snacks? Crispin Glover. Who might possibly? Brian May. Who makes you sneeze? Apollon Air. Who know? Brian Eno. Who writes poetry in praise of browsers that enable you to access the dark web? John Torode. Who was Matt and Luke Goss's granny's acupuncturist? Pierce Brosnan. Thanks.